Hi there, I'm Erin with Five Parks Yoga and Rindo. Thank you so much for joining me to ring in the new year. So as we let go of 2023 and welcome 2024, I'm going to invite you to build some heat and let go of the past and embrace the future. We also want to take some time in reflection of the last year, in all of the good and the bad that led us here to this moment today. And in honor of the new year, I would like to express my extreme gratitude for all of my YouTube subscribers and members and my Patreon supporters. Without you guys, this channel wouldn't be what it is today. So I'm very thankful for each and every one of you. And if you want another amazing class to celebrate the new year, check out my 108 sun salutation class, which I practice with you. It is an intense and transformative class. So check that one out after you do this one. So let's start today in a seated position. So ground down through your sitting bones. You can come into easy pose with one leg in front of the other, or half lotus with one foot to opposite hip, or full lotus with both feet to opposite hips. As you ground down through your sitting bones, reach up through the crown of your head. So you're gonna have a nice, long, straight spine. Roll your shoulders down and away from your ears, resting your hands face down or face up on your knees. Take a deep inhale here. Hold it at the top. When you're ready, exhale through your mouth. Close your lips, inhale through your nose. You can have your eyes closed or a soft, steady gaze out in front of you. Exhale through your nose. Inhale the future. Exhale the past. Inhale the future. Exhale the past. As you continue to inhale and exhale, bring to your mind's eye something that you want to manifest in this upcoming year. And take a moment to set an intention, maybe just for this practice, or for this coming week, month, or entire year. And just continue to think about that and picture it as you settle in for your yoga practice. Sweep your arms up overhead. Lower your shoulders down away from your ears. Make fists with your hands. And then extend your fingers long so your palms are nice and open and wide. And then make fists again. Extend and squeeze. Extend and squeeze. Okay, so continue to slowly increase the pace. So we're building heat in the forearms and the hands and the fingers. Continue to breathe. Okay, pick up the pace a little bit more. You should feel some heat building in your forearms. Pick up the pace even more. Feel that energy ramping up. Okay, for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your hands out in front of you and just shake it out. Breathe in, reach both arms up overhead. As you breathe out, side bend to the right. Take your right hand to the floor, reach your left arm up and across. Breathe in, come to center, and twist. Bring your right hand to your left knee and your left hand out behind. Look out over your left shoulder. Breathe in, bring both arms up overhead, back to center. Side bend to the left. Bring your left hand to the floor and your right arm up and over. Back to center, both arms up overhead, and then twist. Left hand to right knee, right hand out behind. Look out over your right shoulder. Come back to center, both arms up overhead. Take your hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers, press your fists down toward the floor, lift your chin, open your chest, and then option to hinge forward here. Bringing your forehead in the direction of your mat. So you bring your hands up and over the back of your head. Come all the way back up. Release your hands, make your way to a tabletop position. Work with your breath as you inhale to cow pose, dropping your belly, lifting the crown of your head and your tailbone. And round your spine in cat pose as you breathe out. Continue with that rhythm, coming to cow and then cat. Moving with the own pace of your breath, inhaling the future, exhaling the past. One more round. Come back to a neutral tabletop position. Extend your right arm forward and your left leg back for spinal balance. Bring your right arm to the right and bring your left leg to the left. Bring your right arm forward, your left leg back, returning to spinal balance. Bend your left leg, take your left foot from the inside with your right hand. Reach up through the crown of your head as you arch your spine in swan pose. And return to spinal balance. Exhale one time, round, elbow to knee. Spinal balance, tabletop. And let's switch sides. Left arm forward, right leg back. Left arm to the left, right leg to the right. Return to spinal balance. Bend your right leg, take your foot from the inside with your left hand. Kick your foot into your hand as you lift through the crown of your head, arching your spine. Swan pose. Return to spinal balance. One time, round your spine, elbow to knee. Extend spinal balance. Return to tabletop position. Bring your knees wide, bring your big toes to touch. Sit your hips to your heels, lower your forehead to your mat. Breathe in. And out. Keep your right arm extended. Slide your left arm underneath your right. Come onto your left shoulder and your left ear. Breathe in. And out. Switch side. Extend your left arm long. Slide your right arm underneath your left. Come onto your right shoulder and your right ear. Breathe in. And out. Come back to extended child's pose for one more breath. After you complete your exhale, make your way to downward facing dog. Releasing your heels toward the floor. Releasing your neck by gently shaking out your head. And then begin to pedal your legs, bending and straightening one leg at a time. And return to a static downward facing dog. Look toward your hands. Walk your feet toward your hands at the front of your mat. Come into standing forward fold, Uttanasana. On your next breath in, rise up to tall mountain pose. Encircle your left wrist with your right hand and side bend to the right. Come back to center, switch sides, encircle your right wrist with your left hand, side bend to the left. Come back to center, cactus your arms, opening up your chest as you lift your chin and open your throat. Inhale, tall mountain. Exhale, standing forward fold. Hinge from your hips, come all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, monkey pose. Nice flat back here. Exhale, standing forward fold. Step back, high plank pose. Pause and high plank pose. Just gonna build a little bit of heat in the core here. So we're gonna tap the knees one at a time to the mat. So right knee, left knee, right. And keep going. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to high plank pose. Shift forward, lower all the way down onto your stomach. Draw your elbows back and in. Inhale, peel your chest up off the floor for low lift cobra. You can hold here or take it up a notch and lift your hands up off the floor, creating a lot of heat in the back side of the body. Pressing the tops of your feet into the floor, whether your hands are on or off the floor. If your hands are up off the floor, place them back down on your mat. Tuck your toes under, press up. High plank, press back. Downward facing dog. Remember to take modifications as needed. So modification for high plank is taking your knees to the floor. And as I cue chaturangas, you can always skip chaturangas and just press right back to downward facing dog. We are going to do 5 sun salutations now. So connecting breath to movement. Look toward the front of your mat. Make your way forward. You can step, walk, float. Come into standing forward fold. Rise up, tall mountain. Exhale, standing forward fold. Halfway lift, flat back. Standing forward fold. Plant your hands. High plank, inhale, chaturanga, exhale. Straighten your arms into upward facing dog or low lift cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and out. Here comes round 2. Come to the front of your mat, standing forward fold. Breathe out. Inhale, tall mountain, breathe in. Exhale, standing forward fold. Halfway lift. Forward fold. High plank. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. One breath here. Come forward. Standing forward fold. Tall mountain. Standing forward fold. Monkey. Forward fold. High plank, breathe in. Chaturanga, breathe out. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. The next 2 sun salutations I'm going to cue without the extra breath. You can take the extra breath if you would like. Come forward on your inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Tall mountain, inhale. Forward fold, breathe out. Halfway lift. Now here's the option. You can jump back, chaturanga, exhale. Upward dog is your inhale. And downward facing dog is your exhale. Breathe in and out. Here's our last round. Come forward. Forward fold. Tall mountain. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Lift your right leg up. Open your hip. Bend your leg. Straighten your leg. Level your hips. Exhale, knee to nose. Round your spine. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, standing splits. Lift your left leg up off the floor. Exhale, Jiva squat. Left knee behind right. Inhale, standing splits. Exhale, low lunge. Set your left foot lightly on the floor. Inhale, extended pyramid pose. Straighten your right leg. Exhale here. Inhale, look past your front toes. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Inhale the future. Exhale the past. Lift your left leg up, three-legged dog. Open your hip, bend your leg. Straighten your left leg, level out your hips. Round through your spine, bring your knee to your nose. Breathe in, three-legged dog. Breathe out, low lunge. Inhale, standing splits. Exhale, Jiva squat. Inhale, standing splits. Exhale, low lunge. Straighten your left leg for extended pyramid pose, bringing your forehead in the direction of your knee. Take one full round of breath here. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high plank. Lower down as you breathe out. Breathe in as you open the front of your body, and breathe out as you press back to downward facing dog. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, open your hip, bend your leg. Option for wild thing. Place your right foot down on the floor. Take your right hand behind your head to support your neck. Look up. So open the front side of your body, building strength in your left arm and opening your hips. Return to three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, standing splits. Exhale, Jiva squat. Inhale, standing splits. Exhale, low lunge. Breathe into crescent lunge. Breathe out, warrior two. Breathe in, reverse warrior. As you exhale, extended side angle, bringing your right elbow to your right knee or right fingertips to the floor. Bring your left arm all the way forward with your palm facing down. Bring your right arm forward with your palm facing up. Imagine that you're holding a basketball between your two hands. Take that basketball, bring it with you as you come up and open to five-pointed star. As you exhale, bring your hands to your heart and come into prayer squat. Breathe in, five-pointed star. Breathe out, sun god pose. Arms are parallel to the earth, palms face up. Inhale, star. Exhale, goddess. Palms face in, arms are at a 90-degree angle. Inhale, star. Exhale, moon god. Elbows in, palms face out. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Open your chest. Five-pointed star is your breath in. Standing straddle splits is your breath out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out, Skandasana to the front of your mat, so side lunge. Hands on the floor or hands at your heart. Make your way to side lunge at the back of your mat onto your left leg. Breathe in and out. Make your way, low lunge, front of your mat. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. On your next breath in, lift your left leg up. Open your hip, bend your leg, option for wild thing. You can flip over, place your left foot on the floor. Bring your hand and hold on, your left hand, hold on to the back of your head to support your neck as you look up or back. Building strength in your right arm, opening your chest, opening your hip flexors. All right, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, standing splits, right leg lifts. Exhale, squat, right knee behind left. Standing splits, low lunge. Rise up to crescent lunge as you breathe in. Open up to warrior two as you breathe out. Reverse warrior, slide your right hand down your right leg. Side bend on your left side to side angle pose. Find side angle first. Then extend your right arm forward with your palm facing down. Extend your left arm forward with your palm facing up. Imagine that you're holding a basketball between your two hands, nice strong arms. Bring your basketball with you as you rise up and open up to 5-pointed star. Exhale, prayer squat. Take your hands onto your knees, thumbs on the inside, breathe in here. Exhale, look to the back of your mat. Twist through your spine, open your inner thighs. Come back to center, twist to the left, twisting in your spine. Come back to center, bring your hands to your heart and your shoulders right back up over your hips. Inhale, stand 5-pointed star. Exhale, standing straddle splits. One full breath here. Halfway lift, side lunge to the front of your mat, onto your left leg, hands on or off the floor. Side lunge to the back of your mat, onto your right leg. Low lunge to the front of your mat. Step back, high plank. There's a bird party over my head. Lower to chaturanga, press up to upward facing dog. Press back to downward facing dog. Breathe in and out. On your next breath in, lift your right leg high. As you breathe out, tap your right knee to your right elbow. 3-legged dog, lift your right leg high. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Option for an arm balance here. 3-legged dog, press up and back. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle pose. Now reach your left arm all the way forward. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Exhale, squat. Inhale to star. Exhale, warrior 2 to the back of your mat, so onto your left leg. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, bring your left arm all the way down and through as you lift your right heel up off the mat, place your right hand on the mat, and come into a grounded twisting lunge. Exhale, low lunge. Bring your left hand to your mat. Step your right foot to meet your left. Stay low in your squat. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, hands to your heart. Twist to the right. Left elbow to the outside of your right knee. Inhale to center. Exhale, twist and squeeze. Right elbow to your left knee. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, mountain pose. Arms come down, palms face out. Reach through the crown of your head. Inhale the future. Bring your hands up above your head. Connect the palms of your hands and then exhale. Hands through heart center. Exhale the past. And again, inhale the future. Exhale the past. Rise up to tall mountain on your breath in. Exhale, standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga jump back. Or high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog to downward facing dog. This is your same leg. Bring your right leg up for 3-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, vertical twist. Left arm forward, right arm back. Inhale, revolved reverse warrior. Sliding your right hand down your left leg. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, star. Exhale, warrior two to the front of your mat, onto your left leg. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, low lunge. High plank. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Deep breath in. And out. As you breathe in, lift your left leg up. As you breathe out, tap your left knee to your left elbow. Heat, fire, forward momentum. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Option to arm balance here. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Reverse warrior. Side angle. Let your right arm travel all the way forward, palm facing down. Inhale, star. Exhale, squat. Inhale, star. Exhale, warrior two to the back of your mat. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, twisted grounded lunge. So bring your right arm all the way down and around. As you lift your left heel, place your left hand on the mat and lift your right arm up. Exhale, low lunge. Step your left foot to meet your right. Inhale, chair. Exhale, airplane chair. Just sweep your arms back. Keep your heels planted. Inhale, chair. Exhale, balance chair. Inhale, tall mountain. Exhale, standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. You can step back or jump back, high plank to low plank. And then make your way back to downward facing dog. Same leg, left leg lifts as you breathe in. Low lunge as you breathe out. Inhale, rise up to crescent lunge. Exhale, vertical twist, right arm forward, left arm back. Inhale, revolved reverse warrior. Left hand slides down your right leg. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, star. Exhale, warrior two, face the front of your mat. Reverse warrior. Low lunge. High plank. Low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Let's make our way to Malasana pose to open the hips. Look toward your hands. Step, walk, or float. 2 feet to the outside of your 2 hands. Hips lower down to the mat. Hands meet at heart center. Lift through the crown of your head as your hips sink further down towards your mat. Maybe close your eyes if you feel well balanced. Bring to your mind's eye your intention, whether it's for this practice or for your life. Feeling your heart beating, maybe some sweat here. As we build intensity toward forward momentum. All right, if you'd like to take the opportunity, you can take an arm balance of your choice. I'll guide you into crow pose since we're almost there. Take your hands to your mat. Bring your feet together. Bring your knees to the backs of your arms. Lift your feet up off of your mat. Maybe this is the new pose that you work toward in the upcoming year. Or if crow is already in your practice, maybe you try a crow jump. Lowering down into chaturanga. If you're in crow, you can just bring your feet back to your mat and step back, high plank to low plank, upward dog to downward dog. We're all gonna meet in downward facing dog. Exhale here. Inhale, lift your right leg high, 3-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Twist across your body. Inhale, three-legged. Exhale, right knee, right elbow, or left elbow, and then set your foot down. Inhale, fallen triangle. Lift your left arm up. And then exhale, sit down, coming into seated straddle splits. Nice opener for your inner thighs. Inhale, both arms up overhead. Exhale, you can take your hands behind you for support as you sit upright, or you can walk your hands forward as you hinge from your hips. Stay active. The tops of your legs, knees and toes pointing up toward the ceiling. One more breath here. If you're folded forward, come all the way back up. Bring your right foot to meet your left at the back of your mat. Bend both of your legs. Keep your toes lifted up off the floor. Take your peace fingers around your big toes. And then rock back as you lift your heels up off the mat. And you can straighten your legs here. Keeping your shoulders lowered away from your ears, your chest lifted. If you'd like to try upward angle, you can straddle your legs. Since we already did that warm up in seated straddle splits, now we're adding a little balance component here, as well as a core strengthener. If your legs are separated, bring them back together, release your toes, and come into boat pose. So you can have your legs straight, or you can bend them. You can have your hands extended toward your feet, or you can hold on to the backs of your legs. All right, you've got this for 3, 2, 1. Now roll back, roll forward, step, walk, or jump, high plank to low plank, upward dog to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, lounging lizard. Roll onto the outer edge of your left foot. Reach your right hand back toward your left foot. Exhale, skandasana onto your right leg. Inhale here. Exhale, skandasana onto your left leg. Inhale here. Exhale, low lunge to the front of your mat. High plank, chaturanga, upward dog, downward facing dog. Breathe in and out. Left leg high as you breathe in. Exhale, left knee, right elbow, twist and squeeze. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, twist, squeeze. Set your left foot down. Lower your back heel. Lift your right arm. Fallen triangle. Breathe in. Lift your hips a little bit higher. Breathe out. Sit down into seated straddle splits. Breathe in. Lift your arms up overhead. And breathe out. Bring your hands forward or behind you to sit upright. If you're folded forward, come all the way back up. Bring your left foot to meet your right. Let's take seated staff pose, lifting through the crown of the head, stacking your shoulders right over your hips. And then for seated forward fold, bring your arms up overhead as you breathe in, and then fold over both of your legs. Take one more breath here. Release from your fold, roll back, roll forward, step back, jump back, chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Lift your left leg up, step forward, low lunge, lounging lizard. Roll onto the outer edge of your right foot, reach your left hand back, Skandasana onto your left leg. Breathe in. Exhale, Skandasana onto your right leg. Breathe in. Low lunge to the front of your mat. Step back, high plank. Lower, chaturanga. Press up, press back. Come down onto your shins. Sit your hips to your heels. Rest your hands on your thighs. Inhale the future. Exhale the past. Inhale, kneeling. Exhale, keep your hips over your knees and bow down. Release your hands to your mat and then release your elbows, release your forehead, nose, chin, chest. Press up to high cobra, straightening your arms, knees and thighs rest on the floor as you arch through your spine. And exhale, back to rock pose. Bring your hips to your heels, hands to your knees. All right, we are going to move toward splits pose, full Hanumanasana. So in Hanumanasana, imagine that you are the monkey god, Hanuman, making a great leap across the canyon. You can kind of visualize taking that great leap yourself. So what we're gonna do is stay on our left knee, bring your right foot forward like you're doing a low lunge. Your right knee is right over your right ankle. And then you can start to heel toe your right foot forward and then slide your left knee back. And you continue on that path, just adjusting your hands along the way as you get closer into splits pose. Wherever you are, when you get to the maximum edge of your stretch, just hold there. Breathe deeply through it. Visualize yourself someday in full splits pose if you're not already there, knowing that this too is possible for you. It just takes time, practice, and patience. Continue breathing. Okay, wherever you are, let's make our way back to rock pose. So sit your hips on your heels, rest your hands on your thighs. Take a deep breath in and out. Okay, let that side go. This is a new side and a new opportunity to try splits pose, Hanumanasana. Come into kneeling. Bring your left foot forward like you're doing a low lunge. You can start to heel toe your left foot forward and slide your right knee back. Adjust your hands as you go deeper into the posture. You may have one side that feels more accessible than the other. It's pretty common. I know that's true for my own body. So again, maybe close your eyes and visualize yourself someday in full splits pose if you're not there already. And whether or not you are or are not doesn't really matter. It's just a great opener for your hips. It's a great stretch for your hamstrings. And a great leap to even try. So bravo, congratulate yourself for even trying. Okay, wherever you are, come back to kneeling, to rock pose. So sit your hips to your heels, rest your hands on your thighs, breathe in and out. Okay, rise up to kneeling, bring your arms up overhead. We're gonna do that same thing. You're gonna keep your hips over your knees and bring your hands to your mat as you bow down and then slide forward. Forehead, nose, chin, chest, high cobra. And extended child's pose. Bring your knees wide. Bring your hips to your heels. Rest your forehead on your mat. Breathe in. And out. So taking this opportunity to be here now, embracing the present moment, letting go of the past and letting go of the future, knowing that all that matters is this moment right here, right now. You're on your mat, you're in child's pose, you're present with your breath and your body. All right, walk your hands back toward your knees, cross over your ankles, come to seated, and let's make our way to butterfly pose. So bring the soles of your feet together, bring your hands around your ankles, sit up nice and tall, elbows toward your knees as you hinge forward from your hips. Breathe deeply. Complete your exhale here. Release from your fold. Bring your left foot in toward your right inner thigh. Bring your right leg straight out to an extension to the side. Lift your arms up overhead. Bring your right hand toward your left knee as you reach your left hand toward your right foot. So take a nice open side stretch. Come all the way back up, and let's switch sides. So bring your right foot to your left inner thigh. Bring your left hand to your right knee in that direction. Bring your right arm up and over, reaching toward your left big toe. Just in that direction. Keep your shoulder right in line with your hip. And release from your side bend. Bring both feet flat to the floor out in front of you and lower down onto your back. Keep your feet flat to the floor, knees pointing up, arms alongside your body. Inhale, come up to bridge pose. Lift your hips. Option for bridge with chest expansion. Take your hands underneath you, interlacing your fingers and rolling onto one arm, then the other. Take one more breath in. Exhale, lower down. And you can let your knees rest one to the other. Next, we're going to take an inversion. So from this position, you can go into shoulder stand, rolling your hips up off the floor, taking your hands to your low back and pressing your feet up. Or you can take headstand. Maybe you want to bring headstand into your practice in this upcoming year. If you want to, you can move to a wall, pause the video, or you can just take it right here on your mat. So you're going to take your hands and interlace your fingers. Make a triangle with your forearms. Place your forearms down on your mat. Place your head on your mat. Cup the back of your head with your hands. Come up into a modified dolphin pose. So hips high, toes on the floor. You can crunch into a little ball and press your feet up toward the ceiling, or you can split your legs and bring one leg up and then the other leg up. Eventually bringing your legs together, pressing through the balls of your feet and putting enough pressure into your forearms that it takes the majority of the weight off of your head and out of your neck. So you're really using a lot of shoulder strength here to stay lifted and balanced. Alrighty. Whatever inversion you're in, we're all going to release. If you're in shoulder stand, just lower down. And then you can place your feet on the floor and bring your knees to touch. If you're in headstand, you can come down onto your shins and come into embryo pose, bringing your hips to your heels and resting your arms alongside your body. Just releasing the back of your neck. And maybe you took another inversion altogether. That is great as well. I think it's great to get upside down as we walk into the new year, embracing perspective, a changing perspective, a different perspective. Alrighty, so wherever you are, we are all going to meet on our backs. We're going to take a reclined twist. So bring your knees in toward your chest and to the right for a reclined twist. You can take any variation of twist that you would like. Have your legs stacked or staggered. You can have your left arm in goalpost or capital T. Come through center, bring your knees to the left, gaze to the right. Through center. Let's massage out the back in happy baby pose. Separate your knees and feet. Take hold of your big toes or your calves or your ankles, and then rock side to side. You can even bend and straighten one leg at a time if that feels good, or you can straddle your legs. We did a lot of straddles today. A lot of inner thigh openers. And just soaking in all the poses that led up to this final moment in our class. As we move into Savasana, bring your knees in, bring your forehead to your knees, squeeze into a tight little ball, and then when you're ready, release onto your back. Extending your legs, letting your feet fall open, extending your arms, letting your palms face up. This is your opportunity to integrate your practice into your body, taking all the benefits of each and every one of those poses. Take a deep breath in through your nose, hold it at the top. Extra sip of air. Let it go through your mouth. Return to the natural rhythm of your breath. Soft, slow, steady. Before you close out your practice, once again, bring to your mind's eye your intention. Breathe that in. Let it settle deep into your heart. Exhale, let it out. As you move forward, each moment a new beginning, each day a new beginning, each breath a new beginning. When you're ready to release from Savasana, bring your feet together, bring your arms up overhead, big breath in. Roll onto your side, cradling your head in your arm, taking a moment here in gratitude for this amazing practice of yoga, for your strong body, no matter where you are in your journey. And press your way all the way up to seated. Bring your hands to your heart. Take a deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. We're going to chant one collective Om to welcome the new year. So breathe in through your nose. Today, as you go forward, may you have peace in your thoughts, peace in your words, peace in your heart. From my heart to yours, Happy New Year. Namaste.